Editing Halle here. Just to interrupt really quickly, I know a lot of you are asking about my lighting setup, so I went ahead and put that in the beginning of the video, the first 5 minutes. If you're here for that, just go ahead and watch the video all the way through, but if you're just here for the tutorial, you can go ahead and skip to that 5-minute mark, and that's when the tutorial will start. Just wanted to put that in there because I decided to do that and I remembered I filmed that content. So enjoy the video. If you haven't already, click that subscribe button and I will see y'all in my next one. Bye. Hey babes, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Halle J here. For those of you who are new, if you haven't already, go ahead and click that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you will never miss another upload from your girl. I upload every Mondays and Thursdays, so be on the lookout for content from me on those days. As y'all have seen in the title, today's video is going to be about my lighting setup. If you don't know, I am a makeup artist, so lighting is extremely important to me. Sorry. And y'all, I just decided to do this vlog style because it would just be easier for me. Yeah, so right now I'm gonna cut the lights off. Dang, I'm gonna cut the lights off so y'all will be able to like actually see what the lights look like. I just got finished making some TikToks, y'all, so that's why your girl all beat to death. These are the lights that I have, right? So I have 3 lights in total. I have the Neewer, they're called the video lights. All of the lights will be linked down below. I got them all from Amazon. I have this video light, which is super bright and super nice. They come in a pair, so it's 2 of them that come in a pair. I believe they're around like $180 for both of those, which is a great price. I find that my more deeper skin, darker skin girls, they look better under a warm light, so I'm gonna cut this light on so y'all can see how it works. So on the back of this light is like it also comes with a remote that controls it, but I rarely ever use it. You can buy the batteries or you can just have it plugged in. Right now I have it just plugged in, and you cut it on right here. And as y'all see, I hope it focuses pretty good. Yes, so it has like how bright you want it, so they are dimmable. You can dim the light down a little bit to whatever percentage you like, and then you can raise them up. They get pretty bright, and I keep them around 42 to 4900 Kelvin. The lower you go, the warmer the light is gonna be, and then the higher you go, the brighter and the more white the light is gonna be. So I keep it kind of like 47, especially for me, 42 to 47. So this is that light. It's called, well, yeah, it's just, y'all see the brand is Neewer. Hold on. So as y'all see, that is the lights. I usually just have all of them on, and I like to have this like 2 on the sides of my clients and then 1 directly in the front. So this light here is just like a regular ring light, and it comes with these panels on them. They have the orange panels to make the lighting more warm, but I just have on the white panel, so it'll just be a very bright light. And as y'all see, it gets extremely bright. Don't mind my mess, y'all. I just got finished doing my face, so it's stuff everywhere, but it gets extremely bright. So it has this dimmer knob on it, and then I just have this other video light that's the same as the other one I showed y'all. So y'all see, even when I come here, this is that warm light that will look really good on my skin. This will look okay on my skin too, but you see how it makes me look kind of ashy and washed out. Just play around with it, so that's how I just get my pictures to like my liking or my videos. So the warmer light is what I need on my skin, and it also almost, you know, imitates the sun in a way. So I think it's very important to me when I'm doing faces, y'all. I need to be able to see everything, every corner. I don't need no shadows. So my clients sit here, and I typically have those lights off in the back, so it's dark in the back, but I need to be able to see, period, okay? But all of these lights are from Amazon. All of the links to the lights will be down below in my description box. Yeah, that's pretty much it, y'all. It's really nothing fancy. So yeah, that's about it, y'all. And my setup is about to change pretty soon. Your girl is moving. Literally in a month, like New Year's, I'm moving and I'm so uber excited. I'm gonna be having my own place, so y'all stay tuned for that. It's time for me to elevate to the next level, y'all, so y'all just stay tuned. So that's what I say, make sure y'all put that notification bell on so y'all will get a notification every time I upload a video. If y'all have any further questions or any other videos that y'all want me to touch base on, just put that down in the comments. Hey babes, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, go ahead and click that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you will never miss another upload from your girl. So let's jump right into this tutorial. I am taking a cotton pad with some witch hazel on it just to remove any excess dirt or oil from her skin, and I am using calamine lotion on a elf buffing foundation brush to apply on her skin as a primer. This is a very mattifying product, so this will also help mattify her skin and allow the makeup to last on her skin. So I'm just taking that and blending that all the way in her skin and allowing that to dry. Now to tame her brows, I am using some Anastasia brow freeze on a spoolie and brushing them in her hairs and brushing the hairs in the direction that I want them to go. And to slightly fill in her brows, I'm using the LA Girl Pro Precision Eyeliner Pencil in brown and just making little strokes on her brows. I'm not doing too much because her brows are very full. And I know this brow right here look a little crazy, but it's all gonna come together. For foundation, I decided to try a new technique where I highlight and contour using the foundation, and it didn't come out too bad. So for the bottom half of her face, which is close to her skin tone, I'm using the shade Marquises, and the foundations that I'm using are the Nars Natural Radiant Longwear foundations. So I use that on the bottom half and on her forehead to carve out her brows as well. To highlight underneath her eyes, I use the shade Cadiz. And to contour, I mixed New Caledonia and Zambia. I believe that's how it's pronounced. Everything that I'm using in today's video will be in the description box down below. So if I miss anything, everything will be in the description box. So be sure to check that out. Now I'm taking a Real Techniques brush and just blending this in. I think it would have came out a lot better if I just... Maybe I should have started, I think I should have started underneath her eyes and then went down, because I went down and then went up and it took the highlight aspect away from her under eye. But this is my first time trying it, so it's all good. But I'm just making sure everything meshes and everything is blended. So I'm just blending all of that in, and as y'all see, it is just creating a little bit of dimension in her face. So as I said, the highlight aspect did kind of go away, so I'm going in with the Born This Way concealer in Cokie, and I'm placing this underneath her eyes, her chin, the top of her lip, her nose, and I'm using this to go ahead and carve out her brows. And I'm going back in with that foundation brush to go ahead and mesh that the edges of that concealer in with the rest of the face. And I'm going to take a Real Techniques beauty sponge to blend in the rest of that concealer as well. I also tried something new when I went in to set. I used a, I think it's like a powder puff. It came in, I think, my Dermablend foundation. My Dermablend loose powder, and I used that to just kind of pat in the powder. It came out pretty nice, I guess, but I'm just so used to using sponges. But I am using the Dermablend Translucent powder, and I'm just pressing in that powder everywhere I place concealer. And then after this, I'm going to be contouring her face. So I am using the Black Radiance True Complexion palette in medium to dark, and I'm going in between the Sculpt shade and the contour shade, and I realized it just wasn't the shade that I was looking for. It wasn't warm enough for her face, so I also went in with a little bit of Mocha Mami from Fenty Beauty, that bronzer, just to like warm up her face a little bit. I also contoured her nose with a Mocha Mami as well, so as y'all see, it's like a red tint to it, and it just goes very nicely because her hair is red, and it all, you know, just came together. After this, I'm going in with the blush, and I use my Warrior 2 Juvia's Place palette, and I go in with those 3 shades that are in the middle. It's a pink, a orange, and a red shade, and I just kind of like go in between those. So my girl B, she loves a really intense snatched face, so I made sure I sharpened up her contour underneath, just to give it that dramatic effect. So I'm going to let that powder sit while I do her eyeshadow. So I'm blending out the concealer that's on her eyeshadow just to make sure there aren't any creases before I go in and set it. So I'm using my Warrior 2 palette, and I'm taking that brown shade that's in the top left corner as my transition shade, and I'm just putting that in her outer V and kind of blending that up into the front part of her eyebrow. I make sure I pat in the eyeshadow to set the concealer, and then after that area is mattified, then I go in with my swiping motions just so the blend will be very seamless. And to go ahead and deepen up her crease, I went in with that darker brown shade and a little bit of that red shade in her crease as well. And as y'all see, I'm just taking that all the way up into the front part of her eyebrows. So you really can't tell, you know, where the eyeshadow starts or stops. So yeah, it's super cute. And her eyes, her eye shape is nice and rounded. So it's going to come out really nice. So for my soft glam looks, it's literally just some matte shadows. I like to do browns in the crease and a light nude shade in the middle. So I'm still in that Warrior 2 palette, and I just took that gray shade at the bottom, and I'm patting that on top of her lid. And just to blend it in some more, I'm taking that same brush and just reiterating that brown shade on the lid. So now I'm going to dust away that powder that's underneath her cheek, and I'm going to take the Black Radiance Pressed Powder and Bronze Glow and just pat that underneath there as well to set that and just bring a little bit of color back into her face so she don't look too ashy at the bottom. And I'm taking some underneath her eye, just a little bit. This also helps with flashback and just helps bring color back to her face. But my girl does love a bright under eye, so I am using my Morphe face palette in tan. I think it's like 2 tan, totally tan, and they have a brightener shade that's very yellow. And I'm just taking that and patting that under her eye to just intensify that look. For lips, I am using the Morphe lip liner in Trendsetter. It's a nice warm brown that I love to use. It's like my favorite lip liner. It's my go-to pencil these days. So I'm just taking that to line her lips. And for liquid lipstick, I am using the Infallible liquid lipstick by Loreal in Sweet Tooth. It is the best nude in the world, and just to like give it a little bit more color, I want it to be a little bit more pink. I went over it with my NYX Butter Gloss in Fortune Cookie, and it just came out so pretty, y'all. Like, it came out so pretty. So I had her blot her lips together to help me with the blending process to mesh the liner and the lipstick. And then I take a small detail brush to just make sure that blend is really seamless and it's all one. Okay, y'all, it just that lip blend, okay, y'all can't tell me this wasn't hot. Like, come on. Come on. I'm sorry. I'm the queen of the lip combos. A good nude, a good peachy nude, a good pink nude, the queen of the lip combos. But anywho, I also, because I needed a little bit more glossy, so I went over it with my Jelly Gloss from Ulta as well, just to intensify that gloss. And now that her face is finished, it's just time for liner and lashes. So I'm taking my Inglot gel liner in, I think it's 777. It's just their black gel liner. Taking that in her waterline and also taking it on the top of her lid to line the top of her lid. I went ahead and applied her lashes. And that is it for the look, y'all. She absolutely loved it. She looked so bomb. We took some great pictures. If you guys have any questions about what I do, any products I use, just go ahead and leave me a comment down below. Any other looks that you would like to see, let me know. I could get those videos to y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye, babes.